brought about by the perseverance and hard work. It is the start of a new chapter in pursuing our dreams. It gave us the inspiration from those who prevailed victorious, from never giving up despite of obstacles along the way. Today is the virtual graduation ceremony of San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School in the district of Rojas East, Division of Isabela, is a testimony that attaining success in education arena amidst of this pandemic is possible. Welcome to the second virtual graduation ceremony of San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School, with a theme, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Let us all stand for the singing of the national anthem, to be followed by the opening prayer and the singing of Isabela Hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Isabela, a home endeared by man, upright and free, a land where peace and love abide, where man of truth reside, endowed with rich and glorious past, a heritage known and vast. From Palanan to Jones they stood for freedom and for truth. Her shining rivers teem with fish, and mountains lush with trees. Her fertile fields abound with yield our blessings for our meat. Bless Isabela, gracious Lord, and keep her in your fold. In unison we all proclaim her providential fame. Bless Isabela, gracious Lord, and keep her in your fold. In unison we all proclaim her providential fame.
At this juncture, let us hear from a fatherly icon, Dr. Ferdinand T. Aquino, his words of welcome.
To the prime movers and top management of the school's Division Office of Isabela, headed by the transformational and inspiring leader, Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, CSO 6, to the pillars of Rojas East District, headed by the most influential and goal-oriented schools District Supervisor, Dr. Perlita M. Salviejo, supportive GPTE officials, active local government officials of San Pedro in Villa Concepcion, hardworking and resilient teachers, manifested enthusiasm, compassion, empathy, and willingness to take risks, parents and members of the graduating class, friends, a blessed and fruitful day, everyone. Today marks one of the most anticipated events as we commence the second virtual graduation exercises for the school year 2020-2021 with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid of COVID-19 Pandemic. A milestone where we have encountered some trials and tribulations. Along the way, we adopt several changes in delivering the basic services of our learners. Amidst of anxieties, uncertainties, we can see opportunities to develop lifelong skills such as innovativeness and cooperation of everyone, especially the parents who made their role as para-teachers. It has been a challenging journey that taken us into remarkable heights. This graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion. The culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. So it is only fitting and proper that today we commemorate the road that we have all traveled together these last few years. In behalf of San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School faculty and staff, we congratulate everyone for coming together, keeping together in and working together for the success you played for this school year. We are inordinately proud of you all. To God be all the glory.
Let us all be inspired from the graduation messages coming from the Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Perlita M. Salviejo, to be followed by the OIC Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, SESO 6, and from the Father of the Regional Director, Dr. Benjamin D. Paragas, SESO 5.
My warmest greetings to the Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Madeline L. Macaling, SESO 6, and to the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Dante A. Marcelo, and to Dr. Edna P. Abuan, to the Curriculum Implementation Division Chief Dr. Rodrigo B. Pascua, the School Governance and Operations Division's Chief Dr. Jesus E. Antonio, likewise to the Legislative District Coordinator, Sir Arturo B. Nool, and also to the Local Government Unit of Rojas, headed by the very supportive Mayor, Honorable Jonathan Totep Jose C. Calderon, Sir, to the school heads of the different schools of Rojas East District, PTA officials, parents, and graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a blissful morning to all. Isang mainit na pagbati ang inihahatid ko sa mga graduates at completers ng taong pampaaralang 2020-2021. Ako ay lubos na nagagalak dahil sa kabila ng ating hinaharap na pagsubok ng ating buhay ay natapos pa rin natin ang taon na ito ng maayos at dahil po yan sa pagsisikap at kolaborasyon ng mga guro, magulang at stakeholder para maibigay ang mga pangangailangan ng ating mag-aaral. Ang tema sa taong ito, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Naglalayong tumatalakay sa katatagan, determinasyon, pagsisikap at katapangan sa kahit anumang suliranin o pandemya ng ating kaharapin, maibigay lamang ang tunay na kalidad ng edukasyon na nararapat sa bawat mag-aaral. Ang pandemya ay hindi naging sagabal para huminto ang kagawaran ng Department of Education. Bagkus, isinulong nila ang iba't ibang modality of learning sa kadahilan ng no face-to-face class na idineklara ng ating Pangulo para na ring masiguro ang kaligtasan ng bawat mag-aaral. Kaya naman ako'y sumasaludo sa bawat guro sa walang sawang pagsusubaybay sa mga bata para sa kanilang pagkatuto at madagdagan ang kanilang kaalaman. Sa inyong pagod at puyat, kahit sumusuko na rin ang inyong mga printer sa pag-produce ng modules, ginagawan ninyo ng paraan. Naniniwala akong hindi tayo pinanghinaan ng pandemya. Bagkus, tayo ay mas lalong pinatatag at mas nabuhay ang puso ng bawat isa sa pagkagawang gawa. Sa mga mag-aaral, anumang hamon ang inyong haharapin sa panibagong yugto ng inyong buhay, huwag kayong basta-basta susuko. Maging matatag at laging maging positibo ng inyong mga layunin. Anumang problema ng inyong kakaharapin ay inyong malalagpasan. Sa bawat bagay na sa tingin natin ay imposibleng makamit, kung ikaw ay magtitiwala sa iyong kakayahan, lahat ng yan ay magiging positibo. lagi nating isaisip na anumang bagyo ng problema ang dumating, ang araw ng pag-asa ay sisikat din. Bago man matapos ang aking mensahe, gusto ko munang ibahagi sa inyo ang isang sikreto. Ang tunay na sikreto sa tagumpay ay pagsisikap at patuloy na pagbangon sa bawat pagsubok ng buhay. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Happy graduation, Batch 2020-2021. Once again, God bless and mabuhay tayong lahat. Thank you.
Our distinguished guests, my SDO Isabela family, dear parents, completers, awardees, visitors, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day. Maligayang pagbati sa inyong pagtatapos, mga minamahal kong completers at ang mga magsisipagtapos ngayong taon. Hindi maikakailang ang taong pampanruang ito ay isang napakalaking hamon sa bawat isa sa atin. Ipinagmamalaki ko kayong lahat sapagkat ipinakita ninyong gaano man katindi ang pagsubok na ito sa inyong edukasyon, gaano man kahirap ang ating naging sitwasyon, ang lahat ay naging posible dahil sa inyong determinasyon, dedikasyon at pagsusumikap. Tayong lahat ay nakaranas ng napakaraming matitinding balakid sa pagbubukas ng klase. Naging mapanganib at imposible ang pagbubukas ng taong pampanruang 2020-2021. Hindi naging madali ang implementasyon ng distance learning. Maraming mag-aaral at komunidad ang nahirapan tayong abutin. At matinding sakripisyo ang kinakailangang gawin ninyong mga mag-aaral, maging ng ating mga guro, magulang, at lahat ng mga bumubuo sa komunidad. Malupig lamang natin ang hindi nakikitang kalaban. Sa kabila ng lahat ng ito, hindi tayo sumuko at sama-sama nating naitawid ang taong pampunaruang ito. Kayo ang napakalaking patunay sa tagumpay ng kagawaran ng edukasyon. Dahil dito, taos-puso akong sumasaludo sa inyong lahat dahil sa inyong pagpupursige at pagmamahal sa inyong edukasyon. Hindi man ninyo nagawang makapiling ang inyong mga guro at mga kaklase, mahawakan ang inyong mga aklat, mapuntahan ang inyong mga silid-aralan, at maranasang maupo sa inyong upuan. Pinatunayan ninyo na ang pagkatuto ay walang pinipiling pamamaraan. Nang dahil sa inyo, ang sangay ng Isabela ay nanatiling matatag upang makapaghatid ng kalidad na edukasyon. At kami ay hindi nawalan ng pag-asa na mapagtatagumpayan natin ang pandemyang ito. Sa lahat ng ating pinagdaanan at pagdadaanan pa, maging isang makabuluhang mensahe sana ang tagumpay natin ito upang inyong maalala kung gaano kayo nagpunyagi para sa inyong pagkatuto sa bagong normal. Itinuturing kong akma at napapanahon ang ating temang kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Sapagkat kayo ay patuloy na nangangarap at ginagawa ang lahat upang makamit ang inyong mga mithiin sa buhay. Kayo ang patotoo sa isang dekalidad na edukasyon na ipinaglalaban ng kagawaran, kasabay ng patuloy na pagsasaalang-alang sa kaligtasan ninyo at ng kaguruan. Nakaagapay natin sa pagkamit ng lahat ng ating adhikain. Tunay ngang matindi ang naidulot na pinsala ng COVID-19 sa buong mundo. Subalit ang inyong kagustuhan na magtamo ng karunungan at kaalaman ang nagbigay pag-asa sa sangay ng Isabela. Ang pag-asang ito na sumungaw mula ipinamalas ninyong pagtitiyaga ay nagbigay buhay sa isang mas matatag pang pakikibaka upang higit pang pag-igihan ang laban tungo sa dekalidad at makamasang edukasyon. Sa inyo at sa mga susunod pang mga kabataang aming aakayin sa dako ng kanilang pangarap, asahan ninyong hindi kami tatalikod sa aming pangako na sa Isabela walang batang maiiwan o mapag-iiwanan. Magsilbi sana kayong ilaw sa bawat isa at anuman ang karerang inyong pipiliin balang araw. Pakatandaan ninyo, kasama ninyo kami sa bawat hamon na inyong kahaharapin. Tibayan ninyo ang inyong kalooban at isa-isip na hindi kailanman opsyon ang pagsuko. Naririto na kayo, kaunting hakbang na lamang, pasasaan ba't lilipas din ang pandemyang ito. Inihahatid na namin kayo sa isa na namang panibagong kabanata na inyong susulatin. Punuin ninyo ang bawat pahina ng magagandang kwento at gamitin ninyo ang lahat ng aral na itinuro ng inyong mga guro upang kayo ay mas mangibabaw pa. At habang inyong tinatahak ang matarik na daan patungo sa inyong mga pangarap, huwag ninyong kalilimutan ang kababaang loob, sigasig at pag-asa. Ang kababaang loob ay isang magandang katangian na nais kong palagi ninyong tataglayin. Matuto kayong lumingon sa inyong pinanggalingan at pasalamatan ang lahat ng taong naging susi upang marating ninyo ang inyong kinalalagyan. Tandaan ninyong walang makatatalo sa isang taong puno ng sigasig sa buhay, sapagkat alam niyang pagsumikapan ang lahat ng bagay. Nag-aalab ang kanyang damdamin sa pag-abot ng kanyang mga hangarin. Mga minamahal kong competitors, maging masigasig kayo sa anumang larangan na nais ninyong tahakin at alam ko, kayo ay mangingibabaw. Ang turo nila sa atin, ang buhay ay puno ng pag-asa. Isa itong katotohanan na marapat ninyong baunin sa inyong paglalakbay. Maging matatag kayo sa bawat hampas ng mga suliraning inyong kahaharapin. Lahat ng tao ay dumadaan sa gabundok na problema. Subalit, manatili kayong positibo at umasang ang lahat ay may solusyon. Kumapit lang tayo sa itaas at lahat ay magiging posible. Bilang panghuli, nais kong baunin ninyo ang mga katagang sinambit ni Confucius na nagsabing, hindi mo dapat alalahanin ang kabagalan mo basta't hindi ka lang titigil o susuko. Maaaring tumimo sa inyong isipan na naging hadlang ang COVID-19 sa inyong pag-usad, subalit ang mahalaga at pinakahigit sa lahat, kayo ay patuloy na naglalakbay at nangangarap. May pandemya man o wala, humayo kayo at huwag pang hinaan ng loob sapagkat kayo lamang at wala nang ibang makakaabot ng inyong mga hangarin sa buhay. Congratulations to all of you. God bless everyone.
My cordial greetings to all. During these tough times, as we operate within imperfect circumstances, we see the unfolding of one of the most beautiful things ever made on earth, the success of our young people in their academic journey as they inch day by day towards their dreams. To our dear learners, without a doubt, during these trying times, the struggles have been real and the challenges almost insurmountable. Today, we witness sense of purpose, direction, and meaning winning over every sign of difficulty that came your way as you toiled ceaselessly in the vineyard of education. Our theme this year is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic in a huge way recognizes our strength as people who cannot be floored by even the strongest of challenges. In fact, we have proven that together, working for a common vision, we are an armada of strong-willed individuals who cannot be swayed and discouraged by tribulations. Thanks for that deep sense of motivation that makes half the job accomplished. We have also shown that innovative minds always rule the day, and that makes us prepared to confront each challenge that will beset us. The years do not promise an easy journey, and with the threat of the pandemic still lurking around, the going will get tough, and the tough must keep going. And the spirit cannot be broken and will surely prevail. It is an irrefragable fact that despite our cling to varied ways of life, we have shown how united we can be in advancing the common agenda in education. We have done our share in realizing our ultimate goal of producing holistically developed K-12 basic education curriculum graduates who are not only knowledgeable and competent, but also value-laden and discerning. We are diverse in culture, and so we may have varied performances in all that we do, but we share a common goal to be the best version of ourselves so we can be of help to others in the best way we can. Our sense of shared destiny has allowed us to bend without breaking, to attune our actions and efforts to the agenda of national leadership. But it too proved that we can do so without diminishing our long-held principles, that indeed it takes a village to raise a child. Each one of us, no matter how diverse, is a strand in the colorful fabric of human civilization. This is the value that we want you, our dear graduates, to embrace and be proud of. Our sense of identity, either on a regional or national landscape, must remain an important consideration in achieving our goals and compromising it to favor new thoughts and ways of thinking must never be an option. We must continue to prove the world that even in the face of a dreaded pandemic, quality education can have its way through. The Department of Education Region 2 has unambiguously laid down in its Regional Education Development Plan all its projects, programs, and activities that shall inspire service above self and only about the future of learners who shall eventually assume significant roles in nation building. May you continue to be a proof that the kind of education our country is one for the world to share. Congratulations, dear parents, dear teachers, and to all of you learners. Mabuhay kayong lahat!
For the presentation of the candidates for graduation, Dr. Ferdinand D. Aquino will do the honor, to be followed by the acceptance and confirmation from the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Madeline L. Macali, SESO 6.
Our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Officer in Charge, Office of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division Office of Isabela, Dr. Madeline Lata Macanding, SESO 6. Madam, I have the honor to present 21 boys and 10 girls, a total of 31 candidates for graduation who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 Basic Education Program for elementary school as prescribed by the Department of Education. May I request that they be accepted and confirmed graduates of San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School this school year 2020-2021.
By virtue of the power vested in me as the OIC Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Isabela, and after having been certified by your principal that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Program, I now accept and confirm you graduates of school year 2020-2021. Congratulations to all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the graduates of San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School. Antalan, John Jake C. John Jake is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Andres Sotelo Antalan. Cardenosa Jazz C. Jazz is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Salvador Cardenosa. Cristobal Jeff S. Jeff is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ramon Ocampo Cristobal. Dagomos Jose Rodrigo M. Jose is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ernie Zapanta Dagomos. De Jesus Dexter Marl T. Dexter Marl is the son of Eileen Torquesa de Jesus. De la Cruz Manny Jr. R. Manny is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Manny Sr. de la Cruz. Deogracius Johnson C. Johnson is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Eugene Manuel Diogracias. Elefante John Leo M. with high honors. John Leo is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jim Albert Salvador Elefante. Gawat Bernhard C. with honors. Bernhard is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jefferson Ramos Gawat. Lagura Justin Gian B. Justin is the son of Mr. and Mrs. George Gumaru Lagura. Macni Jason R. Jason is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jonar Santiago Macni. Manuel John Mike O. John Mike is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Michael de la Cruz Manuel. Manuel Mark O. Mark is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Michael de la Cruz Manuel. Manuel Mark Jello M. Mark Jello is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Geoffrey Alejo Manuel. Marcelo John Mark P. John Mark is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Mark Anthony Sierra Marcelo. Paguyo Rendelmart U. Rendelmart is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Rolex Ramos Paguyo. Ramos Leonardo B. with honors. Leonardo is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Poncito Rosalan Ramos. Narama Bertson C. Bertson is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Albert Alcon Rarama. Sarget Jimmy Jr. C. Jimmy Jr. is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Perez Sarget Sr. Tapawan Reverend Carl A. Reverend Carl is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Jerome Talaputo Tapawan. Valdez John Vincent S. John Vincent is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Benjamin Aguinaldo Valdez. Bascos Nicole I. Nicole is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ferdinand Domingo Bascos. Carpio Mylene T. Mylene is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Edward Ignacio Carpio. Dizon Nicolene M. Nicolene is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Bernard Estillore Dizon. Juliano Jayame A. with honors. Jayame is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Menard Rarama Juliano. Ocampo Ashley R. with honors. Ashley is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Samut Ocampo. Pertubal Fabian C. with honors. Fabian is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rodel Sebastian Pertubal. Ragine Tricia E. Tricia is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lito Viterbo Ragine. Ramos Pauline Grace P. Pauline Grace is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Oscar de Vera Ramos. Rosqueta Princess May G. Princess May is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Melchor Costales Rosqueta. Tapawan Riza A. Riza is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Richard Mamaril Tapawan. Congratulations, graduates of school year 2020-2021 of San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School.
John Leo M. Elefante, with high honor, will deliver his words of gratitude.
Sa pinagpipitagan naming punong guro, Ginoong Ferdinand D. Aquino, sa minamahal naming mga guro, aming mga magulang, mga kaibigan at kapwa ko mag-aral. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Ang araw na ito'y di lamang po tanda ng aming tagumpay. Sa nakalipas na 7 taong pagpupunyagi sa mababang paaralan, hudyat din po ito ng pagdiriwang at pasasalamat. Pagdiriwang sapagkat pasimula rin po ito ng panibagong kabanata sa aming buhay kabataan. Pasasalamat sapagkat sa patuloy po naming pag-abot ng aming mga pangarap, may mga gurong lagi pa rin handang gumabay sa amin. Kahit man sa panahon ng pandemyang ito, ang edukasyon ay patuloy pa rin sa tulong at gabay ng aming mga natatanging guro at karamay din ang mga magulang. Sa aking pinakamamahal na magulang na walang sawang sumuporta at nagbigay sa lahat ng aking pangangailangan sa pag-aaral, na kahit minsan ay kinakapos tayo. Pero hindi kayo sumuko, bagkus gumawa kayo ng paraan upang matugunan ang lahat ng aming pangangailangan. Papa, Mama, sa wakas ay may bunga na ang inyong pagsasakripisyo at pagod. Sa aking pagtatapos ngayon, nais ko pong pasalamatan ng buong puso ang aking mga magulang. Mahal na mahal ko po kayo. Ang aking tagumpay ay tagumpay niyo rin. Maraming salamat po. At muli, magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Magandang araw po sa lahat, lalong-lalo na sa mga nanonood ng virtual graduation ceremony ng ating paaralan San Pedro-Villa Concepcion Elementary School, na ito ay pinamumunuan ng ating maginoo at butihing Principal Dr. Ferdinand Aquino. At sa lahat ng ating kaguruhan, alam ko sa pamamagitan ng virtual na ito ay nabigyan natin ng konting kasiyahan ng ating mga batang nagsisipagtapos sa school year na ito. At alam ko, pati na rin ang kanilang mga magulang na tumulong sa pagtuturo ay nabigyan natin ng kasiyahan dahil nakita nila ang magandang resulta ng kanilang kapaguran. Salamat sa tulong at suporta ng lahat sa panahon ng pandemya. Una, ang LGU ng Rojas, headed by our handsome Mayor Dr. DepEd Calderon, at sa mga barangay official ng bawat barangay San Pedro at Villa Concepcion. Sa bawat stakeholder, thank you po sa lahat sa tulong, ang inyong sipag at tiyaga. Alam ko, bawat efforts ng bawat isa ay nakapagdagdag ng kaalaman at karunungan ng bawat mag-aral, lalong-lalo na ang mga nagsisipagtapos ng elementarya. Sa ating mga guro at mga magulang, naway ipagpatuloy nyo ang inyong kasipagan, ang inyong karunungan, ang inyong kabaitan sa pagtuturo at paghubog ng magandang asal sa ating mag-aral, at ito ay maging daan nila upang makamit nila ang maunlad na mamamayan balang araw. Sana kayo ang kanilang laging encouragement o inspirasyon sa pagkamit ng kanilang minimithi o pangarap sa buhay. At sa mga batang nagsisipagtapos, naway kayo'y maging masunurin lagi sa mga inyong mga guro at magulang. Ang iyong goal ay makakamit ninyo sa inyong masigasig na pag-aaral. Mag-focus sa inyong pangarap sa buhay. Stay safe and God bless you all.